What's
ladies
happening?
and gentlemen. We are in the Playhouse on the late night.
Late night.
I love the late night.
Yes, me too, me too.
The late night is when you can really do whatever you want to do, say
I
whatever you
want
want
to
to
start
say.
off by saying you look amazing as usual.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You look good.
Thank you, thank you.
You coming through. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about what turns you
What
on,
turns you on?
what turns you off.
Push them buttons.
What? Oh, that's a good. Well, push them buttons. Because you know, some things can turn a person off and they'll let it slide.
Yeah.
But once you do it one too many times and you starting to press buttons and it gets a bit irritating and you can't help but say, like, come on now. Come on.
All right.
Come on now. Come on.
Right.
So tonight we got Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And TikTok is new to the Playhouse.
Yeah,
So I just want to specially welcome you guys to the Playhouse. And this is the first time we doing late night chats with Beyonka in the Playhouse. So
Gotcha.
Beyonka and Jay. So tonight we gonna open it up with just saying that sometimes when you get in a new relationship and you think that it's okay to do the same shit you was doing in that old relationship, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta learn your person.
Gotta learn your person.
Learn your person. So when you first start dating a person,
right,
are you comfortable? Well, at our big age, I feel like we comfortable to say whatever we want.
Pretty much.
I feel like it's nothing we should really hold back.
Right.
I feel like it's
not a lot.
It's no way we should be. And y'all know we got our friend here.
Right. What's that?
The Fly come to every show, y'all. The Fly come to every show. So
all the time.
welcome to Fly too, because he's a part of the show. But when you first meet a person, it's really not nothing that we should be holding back. So this is rule number one. If you over 25,
it's a good number.
under 25, I feel like you can still be cute. You can still be cute.
Right.
You know, pretend like, you know, you don't really want to tell a person you really a freak.
I ain't
you
never
really
done this before.
You know.
Usually I don't do this, but
You know. Oh yeah, and the Playhouse is also located in Puppy Obsessions Land.
yeah.
So you will hear my friends in the background letting you know that we got puppies for sale.
Facts.
They want to make sure I let you know the sponsor for tonight is Puppy Obsessions.
Puppy Obsessions. Come
And
grab
we
me
have-
one or two.
We got some puppies for sale, but in the beginning, Maya, I know you lying. There you go. See, I just gotta tell Maya. I can say, Maya, it's not your show. But when you first start dating, you know, that's the moment to like really be upfront, like
Right.
about what you want and what you're not. Now, when you're older, of course, like we are a little bit older, not that much older, but when you are a little,
Some of us. I mean,
yeah, I'm a little over 25.
Yeah,
I'm a little over
it's a little
25. But when you're a little older, you know, you are less tolerant. So because of your less tolerance and because you have endured, because by the time you get our age, like you've endured some things that just, you know what presses your buttons, you know what irritates you, you know what turns you off. But are you, because you are still dating.
Right.
So I'm married, so I'm like, I'm not really out here where y'all are right now. So I don't know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But where you guys are now, are you comfortable with saying like, listen, this is what I expect, this is what I don't expect, this is what I like, this is what I really don't like. Like let's say you out on a date with a girl and she immediately put her tongue down your ear.
See, it depends on how I think. Like, don't just meet me in the parking lot and just but
You like some ex taken out.
in context, it's not. See, I like effort, so I appreciate effort. You feel me? So, but am I going to ask a woman to stick her tongue in my ear? Definitely not.
Right, but are you going to tell her that you don't like it if you don't like it?
Yes. And it depends on the person, and it's a way to do it. You feel me? It's a way to do it. Like I might just move you somewhere where your tongue is more welcome. You feel me?
And if somebody does that, so listen, note, ladies and gentlemen. If you are on a date and you're doing something that you think is a turn on, that you think is not, like you're thinking like, oh, I know this work with everybody else, so I know this, especially with men. Cause listen, y'all, even though I'm married now, I was out there one time, okay? And us ladies be having conversations, and in our conversations, we be thinking like, oh, if you do this X, Y, and Z, it's going to definitely turn a man on. It's going to definitely get him
Right.
coming back. And I have learned in some of my studies when it comes to men that not all men like everything.
Right.
Like, okay, listen, this is late night chats with Bianca. I'm gonna just say that before I start really getting in, okay? It's late night chats with Bianca. So if you scared
Get a dog.
of
We got him.
right, we do. If you're scared of adult conversation, you shouldn't be here. There was something back in the day. I remember when everybody started getting piercings, right?
Right.
All the older women was like, the piercing, get your tongue pierced, because men love for you to take the piercing and rub it up and down,
Right.
and they love for you to take the piercing and stick it in the hole. So
In the
hole,
I was with you. I was with you.
Right.
And I think I was with you when you got your joint, but yeah.
Right. I told Kayla like, yes, I was like, I'm gonna go up there, and then we went and smoked and got drunk, and everybody was partying like nothing ever happened. And my
Right.
crazy tale was like nothing ever happened. But yeah, so I had some conversations with some men, like, where men were like, men are comfortable around me, clearly. Right. And they like to like tell me like things that girls are doing that they hate, things that girls are doing that
Right,
irritate them. And that was the first thing a dude said that irritated him with women, was they were taking the piercing and sticking it in their hole.
No.
I'm like,
don't
what?
do that. No.
What?
Yeah, no.
So I'm like, everybody, like, this is something, like, the conversations are so different, ladies. And a lot of y'all ladies probably have male friends where you can be comfortable and talk to your male friends about any and everything. But I promise you, if you really got good male friends that you can, like, listen, and you're dating, you need to be having conversations with them about the expectations or what men are really. And every man is different. Every woman is different. We're all different. However, there are some things like that, because it was explained like that. That's painful.
I can imagine. I've never. Yeah, no.
Yeah, like they were like,
I don't like it.
Pineapples. Pineapples. It's a no. It's a no go. But I remember back in the day, women thought that was the thing to do. Like, that was one of the big things in conversations. Mm-hmm. Like, it was a big conversation piece. So yeah, that's one of the turn offs. So if you have some turn offs, if you got some turn offs, some things that is pineapples for you, put it in the comments. Yeah, let us know. Let us know what's pineapples for you.
And a little tip, ladies. Tongue rings are good. Halls is better.
Tongue rings are good.
I'm just saying. Shout out to you.
Halls are better.
Halls, yeah.
Okay, and the tongue ring is good when used
properly. It's been times when I ain't even. Yeah, did you have it in? I couldn't. Yeah. So it's gotta be. It's an art to it. It's a skill to it, and yeah.
It's an art to it.
You can't just pop that joint in and think that you superhead now. Like,
so what about the vibrating ones?
That's cool.
I know you learn.
It's a little it's a little tell the person. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll catch you off guard. But yeah, it's cool. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now the halls heats up and cools down.
Oh my gosh! So I just heard this saying. My wife told me this. Oh wait, wife, can I tell them this? Wife, can I tell them what you told me?
Confirmation. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. You want to hear, babe? Put a green light. Throw some hearts up if I can tell them what you told me about. So. But when you just said he's up, it reminded me of something my wife said that a friend of hers told her. So.
Okay.
A friend of hers told her that, because even though it's late night, I don't want y'all to kick us off, so I'm trying not to say something. Right. But a friend of hers told her that the first time they were able to be intimate with a woman, it felt like warm apple pie.
I can see that. I can see that.
And I was like, dang, I've been in the game for a long time. I ain't never heard it referred to as warm apple pie.
Nah, the apple part, but it was a movie. One of them. Matter of fact, the movie is Can we say the movie name on it?
Yeah.
The movie was American Pie.
Oh, American Pie.
I think, if I'm not mistaken,
yes,
that's
where
not
the
really
boy
my
went
lane.
and got the pie
Yeah,
out
and did his thing.
and
yeah. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that, you know what? Well, I like the way my white friend had put it, because that was like a ooh, but that movie was nasty.
I'm a mac and cheese guy myself, but yeah.
Oh, okay. He the mac and cheese guy himself. Okay, so that's funny. Mac and cheese is okay. We got you. Okay, so what's something that on a date? Because we're going back to dating, because we done skipped the date. We in the bedroom, but when you're dating, what is something that a woman could do that is really a turn off that she may think is a turn on?
Physically or just
overall?
Oh,
one moment.
Rudeness.
Being rude.
Being rude to the people. I don't like people that talk negatively about the people that's around us too much.
Right.
We can crack a joke here and there, but I've been with people that was like part of their thing. Like they just
absolutely
pick people apart, and
I've been around people like that as well.
And it's an energy thing. Like I don't think you know that you bringing negative energy to our positive situation. You feel me?
I love how you put that. So, and they probably don't, and they probably really don't understand that themselves.
Right.
They probably think, like, for one, a lot, especially with women, and especially with our black women in the black community, they were raised up in a way like, and this is like the simplest way to put it, like something going on outside, immediately you run into the door to be like, oh my gosh, what's going outside? Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like the signifying, and and that was like what aunties and grandmas and everybody did. They signified and like, oh, that's such and such down the street. So the reason I bring all of that up is because a lot of it is learned behavior.
Right.
But what isn't taken from that learned behavior is a lot of the aunties, and I'm not talking about nobody, auntie or grandmother, okay, in a bad way. What I'm just saying is that a lot of aunties and a lot of grandmothers and a lot of mothers who were signifying and talking about everybody in the neighborhood also were single and didn't have a man or didn't have a good, healthy relationship. So they had nothing but time.
Right.
And that time was spent talking about everybody else. Diane down the street.
Right.
Did you hear about what happened with Curlin and her man? Or did you hear what went on with this person? Like, they had nothing but time, and because they had nothing but time, that's what they did. So when you are out with a man, or when you're on a date, whether you date men or you date women, when you're out, that learned behavior, you gotta think a little deep into it. Like, you know what? This might not be the thing to do. And another red flag is when you're doing it, because I've been with people that do this. When you're doing that, like, say to yourself, like, wait a minute. He not really chiming in, or she not really chiming in.
Right, read the room, like.
Yeah, like, okay, wait. But you know, some people are so stuck in their ways that they don't read the room. And, you know, not knocking my ladies, but we quick to be like, we are the table. And sometimes they feel like they are the room.
Right.
And because of that, they don't feel like, and I'm saying they, but I mean we, because I was there. You know, I was the one that I felt like I am the table. Shit, sometimes now I be like I am the table. I mean,
wrong with it
my wife, you know, thankfully my wife, she got a table, have a table too. You feel me? But you gotta like because if you come in and you're feeling like you're everything, then why do you need anything?
Facts.
So if you're making yourself look like that, feel like that, if you're making the person you're with feel like you in a room by yourself, if you want to date and you talk about everybody but the person that's in front of you, that's a problem. So I could see that being a huge turn off.
Facts.
Definitely. Okay, that's a huge turn off for Jay. Okay. Don't come in. I
don't want to hear about the waitress shoes and listen,
oh wow, going in.
Yeah, like for what? What's all that for?
Yeah. But okay, so going in is ugly when you talk about people. What if they are like complimenting everybody? Like say, like they're like, oh, especially a man, because this is something I feel like, you know, men ain't going. You can't really compliment another man around me. Like, see, me and my wife, we can compliment and lust over other women together.
Right.
But I could even do that, you know, when I was in a relationship with men.
Right. I'm about to say
I could do that. You know, like so
females,
but absolutely cannot say.
I might send you over there, but yeah.
Right. But you can't say to your man or to a man you want to date with, you can't be like, oh, he got a nice jacket on. What? He got a what? Oh, his shoes is tight. Like little things like that bother you?
um, I don't have a lot of experience with that. Like, thank God, I've never been out with somebody who chose to compliment other men.
Yeah, I
Now,
think they read the room.
You feel me? Now I can see if she was like, "Oh, you like that jacket?" That asking me, "Do I like it?"
Right.
That's a nice jacket. You like it? Because I mean, clothes is cool. Clothes is clothes. You feel me?
Yeah.
We all looked at a mannequin or something and like the clothes. You feel me?
The clothes is good. Don't
Right.
say he handsome.
Yeah, they're all that. They don't. It's a boundary to it. I ain't trying to hear about his shape up and I mean his workout regimen. He must. Nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
I mean that's a bit much.
you feel me? Keep
That's
it to
a
yourself.
bit much. Yeah, that's a bit much. Oh, okay, so compliments are good, but just watch how you compliment.
Right.
Basically.
I mean, stick to the basics. You know what I mean? You see some nice shoes or something.
So what's something a girl could do if she's on a date with you that will turn you on?
Oh, I like sharing plates.
Really?
Yeah, I like sharing plates.
Y'all hear that? Put your notes down. Cause he's single. Put your notes
I
down.
definitely like sharing plates. We might get something I like, get something you like, and we can get a third plate of something neither one of us had before. You feel me?
That's dope.
And we can, you know what I mean, that way, whenever if you like it, whenever you have it in the future, you're gonna think of your boy. You feel me?
That's good. You sowing seeds.
You feel me?
You out here putting the seeds
With a
in.
purpose, you feel me?
Yes. So
When they say in training day, you
10
planting
years
this all
later,
day?
even if she ain't make it, 10 years later, she gonna be eating some broccoli and be like, damn.
I remember when I had that. He
First
dipped it
time-
in the yadamine. And
Yeah, first time I had broccoli with cheese on it
You
was
feel
when I
me?
was on a date with Jay. Okay, and yeah, he gonna always be a part of your mental. Dang, you put them in put them in your head, putting you in their head.
That's where I need to be. You feel me?
Period. So, what is a deal breaker for you?
I've been on spots. I mean, I've been out with somebody who chose to FaceTime their friends.
On a date?
Yeah. And it wasn't even a friend that liked mine. So it was definitely like, I'm going to be in the car.
That is
Here
crazy.
get the money for the bill. I'm going to the car.
That is insanity.
Yeah?
Okay, let's get into relationships. Okay, because that was nuts. Okay, anybody that's going on a date, you're on a date.
Yeah?
And I just keep saying like, we have had some people in our lives that have shown us what being single look like, and a lot of us have been single. And being single, you know, I hear people like screaming like, I'm happy single, I don't need nobody, I don't want nobody. Like, we were created with a pair for a reason, you know. Like, it's not like nobody wants to just be by themselves forever. You feel me?
I figured out, because I've heard a lot of that, right?
Yeah.
And I figured out that some of them people have come to the realization that they just not good for nobody.
That's deep.
They just so toxic that and some people don't want to change. They can acknowledge, look, I got this with me, I know, but I'm not going to change. So if that means that I'm just going to be dating for the rest of my life, and
yeah,
then so be it.
And you know what? I have met some people that are set in their ways.
Mm-hmm.
So they have accepted that, like, they didn't put it like you put it, but I kind of get it now.
Right.
Like, even with being okay with dating forever and not having, or if they ever, like, I just talked to somebody recently that said, even if they get into a serious relationship, they would never live with the person.
Okay.
That they're okay with living separately, and that can be till death. Like, they could be in a serious, committed relationship forever until they leave this world, but they don't ever want to live with the person. And I was like, that is deep. Now, I'm sure if they meet somebody and they really fall in love, because once you are with the person and you fall in love, things change. Your thought process is going to change.
Right.
I did a video earlier joking, but I was serious, saying like how I got my wife with her eyes. I captured her eyes first.
Okay.
I captured her mind second, and then I captured her heart. I had to be able to capture her mind. I had to be able to
Right.
have, get her there. Like, but her heart is what changed everything because she had in her mind, y'all, that she was about to have a lot. She was about to be chilling. We was gonna be cool, and we was gonna be chilling, and she was gonna go to Vegas and all kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, for real?
Switch that up real quick.
Oh, okay, that's what you gonna do. You gonna go to Vegas and we gonna be and we just oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to holler at you then. And that changed her immediately. So I only say that like because you can say like that person and honestly like people you gotta love people for who they are. But in my mind, as that person was telling me that, I was thinking like, no,
Mm-mm.
you gonna meet somebody you feel like that now because you're accepting your circumstances and what they are now, but and you could be comfortable because one of the things I know too is in relationships, some of the things that are turnoffs are like when you are comfortable in your space
Mm-hmm.
and you're having like all of us have days where we just are in a funk or in whatever. I
Right.
mean, especially at our big fucking age, at our age, like we be in our own zone sometimes, and sometimes we do need that silence and that
Yeah,
peace,
right.
and we need that alone time. And a turn off could be like just disrupting that unapologetically, and not so. I speak about that being a turnoff because for somebody that is comfortable with just having themselves, taking care of themselves,
Mm-hmm.
paying their own bills, living by themselves, not having to worry about anybody else, and knowing that some days they may come home and want to be completely alone, that may be in their thought process like, this is why I don't want to ever be with anybody. But when you get with the right person that will comfort you in those moments and respect you enough to give you those moments, like then you don't really have to be apart. Like I respect my wife enough that she wants to sit in the car for 8 hours because she in her zone, or let her be. I love the living room. She loves the bedroom. I'm not a bedroom person, but if she want to be in the bedroom all day, let her be. So
Okay.
I feel like you got to kind of like learn your person and but to be apart forever, but just be in a relationship and y'all live apart forever. Like I wonder if Stedman and Oprah had moved in with each other. Don't talk about Stedman. Don't you talk about Stedman.
Now Stepman, he cool. You feel me? Like he playing that role. He did, what's that? An Oscar you get for acting?
Oh,
He deserved one of them. Cause that man been acting like that's his wife for all these.
no, he really has though. He really has. She been taking pictures with Gail, but he been whenever it's time for him to show
Yeah,
up,
that's what it is.
he show up.
The camera's on. Yeah, that's my boo.
Yeah.
Then I'm going back to the guest house.
Yeah. You think I don't even think he's in a guest house though.
He probably got his own joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she ain't putting it down, so you got spend that Oprah money somehow.
No real spill, holy film.
You feel me?
Stedman has held on for 82 years, and we are proud of him, and we are thankful for him as well. So
Salute the Stedman.
salute to Stedman, okay?
But
Because for Oprah, one thing that would have turned her off is if he would have acted like he ain't know.
oh yeah, he'd have been out of there.
Out of there.
Yeah.
It's only one Stedman.
Yeah. But one thing I've noticed, like when it comes to like that piece, if you can come in and not talk, just be there, that kind of gives us both. Because if I'm in a space where it's not you that I'm trying to get away from, I'm just chilling. I'm just warming or toning it down. You feel me?
I'm already feeling what you're saying.
And you come in, I don't have a problem with you being here. If I just might not feel like talking.
Right. And for women are so quick to be like, well, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Right.
What's going on? What's the matter? What's happening? When we were on the recipe podcast the other day, we had a young lady who was feeling like her mate that's behind bars is changing the two.
Mm-hmm.
Now he probably really is, but he also could be just in his feelings. And I think because now I know that we women are so emotionally drawn, like we want an emotional connection immediately. So if we had a long day, you had a long day, and you could come home and you tired and you just want to just have a moment to yourself. We need an immediate emotional connection. To one, to make sure you ain't been out here making an emotional connection with somebody else. Two, you know, so that's what is that, ladies and gentlemen? That's we need immediate validation. Thank you. We need immediate validation, and when that immediate validation isn't given, then that is what opens up the airways to like, okay, what's going on? And one thing I hate is a nagger. I hate a nagger. I talk about this a lot on the show because I absolutely positively hate a nagger. Okay, and so I guess this is where I can be understanding to men and to women who are in relationships with women that are naggers. Like, instead of nagging and saying like, well, what's wrong, what's going on, like, and for women we be like, well, we just need you to know that we here. But sometimes you gotta, like, your presence. So I love how you said in the beginning, like, sometimes your presence is all we need. Like, you can be quiet but be present. And if you see I'm in a way, like, instead of nagging me to try to make me say what's going on, what's wrong, give me my space. Give me this moment to be silent. Like, I think for me, sometimes that is like catch-22, because I'm so okay with that type of way being, you know, that I think my wife be looking for me to be like, what's wrong? But I'm not that type of woman. I'm very settled. So I can see you having a bad day, and I'm gonna be like, babe, I'm gonna pray for you. You okay? If she like, I'm all right. Okay, let me let you be. Let me, you know, you go ahead, take your time, do what you got to do, and I'm gonna go about my business. But I see sometimes that be the wrong thing to do, because she want me to be like, because again, we women,
I was about to say,
women, so I be forgetting like, oh, sugar honey iced tea, you know, she a woman too, like, but a different type of woman than me, because when something's wrong with me, unless I'm talkative immediately, like, I'm like coming in heavy, like, this happened, like, babe, I need to talk, like, this happened, da, 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 da. Unless I'm coming in like that, then no, that ain't really what I'm looking for. If I'm coming in quiet and closed off, I need a moment to process. I need a moment to breathe. But yeah, my wife is the opposite. My wife be like looking for me to be like, oh, babe, what's going on? Like, what happened? But I feel like everybody needs some space. Everybody needs to breathe, and everybody needs that, you know.
And it's things you could do, like I said, besides talking. And don't take that for granted. The things, like, she might get on your nerves when you come through the door with the what's wrongs and all that. But the alternative, coming through the door to none of that.
Yeah.
So you feel me? Take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. That, okay, you don't want to cut the water off. You feel me? Just because you ain't in the mood for it now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So don't do that. And ladies, like, sometimes a stress ball is like very powerful. Like, and when I mean stress ball, I'm not talking about something you buy out of CVS.
Yeah.
I'm talking about let me hold that D for a minute. Let me say and squeeze the D for a minute. Like, let me cuddle up right here. Let me rub something real quick, get my mind right. You feel me? Like, just the touch. You feel me? Like,
but that wouldn't. So if you're going through something, like, because clearly, I mean, sex is sex. But if you're going through something and you really need a moment, like, how would she know that would be okay?
Now, if it was to the point where, as though, like, I don't even want you near me, then I'm probably going to still be outside.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
But if it's just one of them things, like, I might have had a bad day at work, or I'm just thinking about something, popping a titty in my hand ain't never made the situation worse.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
that's good to know, ladies. If he coming home, then that's a okay. Like, okay, I want to be by myself, but not by myself. I want a moment, but not a moment.
I might just not be ready to talk about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, it's just like, I don't want to give that energy to you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, let me get my mind right.
Yeah.
You feel me? But in the meantime.
And in between time.
Yeah, sit right here for me. So
come sit on my lap and be quiet. Come sit
you
on my
feel
lap
me?
and rub my head. Come sit on my lap and rub my ears. Come sit on my lap and caress me quietly.
Right. You feel me? And that, I'm trying to tell you, it'll go a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might even offer him something special. You feel me? Like, you need me to fuck it, why not?
Yeah. Create a whole intimate
You
situation.
feel me? Take.
And that's going to take a lot of stress off.
A lot. You feel me? A lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like I said, sometimes it's the effort. A lot of times it's the effort.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even if what you doing ain't really solving the problem, the fact that you're trying,
yeah,
is to be appreciated.
Effort is everything. I think. Do you believe that it's how you give the effort also that matters? Because sometimes the effort could be negative. Sometimes the effort can be annoyed. Sometimes the effort could be, I'm doing it just because of her. Let me do it. Let me have, like, that could be effort. You know what I'm saying? But they doing it, so that's like effort. So
yeah, nah. If it's not something that you want to do or get pleasure from doing,
yeah,
then it's not gonna hit the same.
So you are a lot different from you are a lot different from a lot of men, I'm gonna say, because having you and Jolly, together on the show has definitely shout out to Jolly. Y'all know we love brother Jolly. But having the two different perspectives on things shows that you're just a different caliber of a man. You have different views on a lot of things, and so I bring that up and speak about that because even when it comes to what you would tolerate, what you would consider as toleration may not be toleration. So for him, I'm sure, we've talked about on the show, and like a woman that is needy is a turnoff. But you love a woman that needs. Right. Because you love to fulfill those needs. Right. That's a turn on.
Right.
So is it any form of being too needy that could be a turn off?
Of course.
Okay.
It could be what you need that might be a turn off. You feel me? Yeah, it can be, because if I feel like that I'm just here for that, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's about moderation. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you got to do it in a way where as though I'm not feeling like you just here for that.
I feel that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's about using tact, about however you choose, whatever you need, going about it the right way is definitely key.
Yeah.
And it's about what you need. Like, is what you need going to bring us closer?
Right.
Is what you need actually for us?
How could you tell the difference, or could you tell the difference in someone using you and someone needing you?
Yeah, because it's about how you react when I tell you no.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's not always going to be a yes.
Yeah.
It's not always going to be a right now.
Yeah.
And how you react to those situations is a telltale sign of your intentions. You feel me? Like,
okay.
If not right now, I got you. You know what I mean? If you make that an issue, you feel me? Depending on what it is, you feel me? Like, but if it's something serious, it needs to be addressed now. But if it's the small things that you making it a big thing because you heard no, then I gotta question your intentions for real, and why you here.
Love the answer, because for someone that is for you, if it is a no, it's a, okay, well, you know what? He got a good reason.
Right.
It got to be something. It wouldn't even be, I don't think, a whole big issue as to why, because you spoke about how you want to cater to your woman, how you want to take care of your woman, you want to be her provider and her protector. So if it is a no, then that would leave leeway, like to say, oh, okay, you know what? I ain't even about to stress him. I ain't even about to get on his
because it might
nerves.
just be a test.
But if it's a whole, like, oh, well, F you, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, then, yeah, you gonna have to go. Yeah.
I've been hit with the, oh, well, so-and-so, man, did da-da-da-da-da.
So comparison. So, when we started off the show, I said, sometimes people think that the things that they did in prior relationships are something that they should carry to the new relationship, or even the new possible relationship. But I think that that's the worst. And I think, of course, all of our past relationships like carry in
Right,
our minds,
right.
so we like know what to do, what not to
Yeah,
do.
they mold you, shape you.
Right, right. It happened for a reason. Like, dang, it ain't work out, but
You
it
better
ain't
learn
work
from
out.
your mistakes out there. I'm trying to tell you.
Real spill, holy fill. It ain't work out for a reason, so it is what it is. But those relationships that do work out, I believe it's because they're not carrying all of that baggage and they're not comparing. So if you, what you just said just made me think about that because I know that's like one of the biggest mistakes. And even with intimacy wise, like it's the biggest mistake, like because you, and that's why I said you have to really learn a person.
Communicate.
Like, yeah, really. And listen, I know I put a cap on the age early and I said if you 25 or older, but honestly, like if you're dating, if you're legally dating, you're legal and you're dating, you're old enough to date, these are things that you should definitely be putting into your dating. Like put on the list, like being completely 1,000% honest. If you had bad relationships before, don't talk about them right now. Of course, throughout the relationship, you're gonna mention.
Yeah, you're gonna bring.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bring things up, but not to be like at dinner and he like, oh no, I'm not paying. Like we gonna go Dutch. You pay for yours. Oh well, the last person I dated paid for the whole thing. You can't pay for the whole thing.
Right.
Like what you mean? I got to get anything I want on the menu. I can't get anything I want on the menu tonight. Absolutely not. Like first of all, you ain't with that person probably because you ran the bill up way too high. But,
and see, that's the thing with me. Like I'm never gonna ask you to go Dutch, but I will judge your order.
Really?
I will judge your order.
So how like what like if they order entree, like they order appetizer, entree, and dessert, is it too much?
No.
Okay, but if
It's
they,
not even about the amount, right?
okay.
How do I put this? It's like it's okay. We come in here to enjoy ourselves, right?
Mhm.
But you just ordered a steak dipped in gold.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Like I get
Okay.
it. You feel me? But ask me, like, you know, is this cool? Like, can I?
Like yeah, if the especially because listen, that's puppy obsessions again. Every time you hear Maya, Maya is trying to let you know that Puppy Obsessions is the sponsor for tonight's show. And if you would like a puppy, you can kindly go to my puppy page, Puppy Obsessions, and DM me, inbox me. I'm doing a puppy pop-up shop next week. You need to come get you a puppy. But but yeah, if you go to a nice restaurant and when you're taking somebody on a date, whether you're a woman or man, you taking somebody out on a date, you want to go somewhere nice.
Right, right.
You know, but you go somewhere nice, like what is it? Roof Chris. Okay, everything is high on the building. But if you taking somebody to a regular steakhouse, then you know, okay, listen, this is a first date. Like let's be humble here. Let's be modest
You
here.
feel me?
You know, but you ordering the most expensive thing on there.
Like
Yeah.
one of my first dates, right, was one of my most memorable. Met the young lady. I was like 16, 17. Took her to the restaurant. Balling out of control. So I'm just ready to drop my whole pocket. You feel me? I'm just listen.
And it's your first date. You don't even know what you're doing.
What?
Go ahead.
So I handed the menu. We in there, chopping it up. She slid the menu back to me, and when the waiter came, she ordered French fries. She said, "I'm here for you." I said, "Whew."
That
Shout
turned
out
him,
to you, yo.
that turned him on.
What?
Okay, that turned him on.
What?
Yeah, that would be. First of all, it would be a turn off just to even hear somebody say like, "I'm here for you." Wordplay is everything, especially when you date. Wordplay is wordplay will get you to the date.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Wordplay is everything, and I'm saying wordplay because you don't love a person immediately. You know
No,
what
you
I mean?
don't. No, you don't.
You know, but you know, you gotta say the right things, say the nice things to get them in your presence to be able to know whether or not this is going to be the person that I even want to have a second date with.
Right.
And so, if you don't have a good wordplay, you don't have a good conversation, yeah, that's bad. But that right there starts off miraculously.
Right. And it's because you can talk your way in and out. You feel me?
Yeah.
That is definitely a positive, especially us men. You
And I
feel
was
me?
going to say
Yeah,
especially us women.
Oh, okay.
But I get you took the words out for the men. Like I
Yeah.
guess we can both then.
I done seen a lot of dudes. I'm like, yo, you said that?
Really?
That's what you said? You thought that was gonna work?
Really?
Yeah.
See, I done had some good wordplay people. They done spit the game.
Right.
But I have been the one who has had bad wordplay because I mean I got married so young and I was broken so young that by the time I started dating, all I knew was broken stuff. You know what I'm saying? All I knew was hurt and if a man freaking opened the door for me, I was just like,
Right. It hit different now.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you know, I was just falling all over the place. Like, oh my gosh. If a man, I remember first time somebody said that my body looked nice. And I was like, now I've been married 2 times. I ain't never heard them say that.
Still
Like,
blows my mind to this day. Like,
I never had nobody say like, and I'm saying my body, but literally they was like being real, you know, because we PG on here, but like real live, like, yo, she is beautiful. Like, and I was like, wordplay game. I'm telling you, they got me every time, but I'm not even mad about it because I'm happy. I mean, I'm glad that I experienced those things, but it allowed me to learn too. Like, but teach y'all too. Be careful of the wordplay. Like, it allowed me to learn a lot, but it allowed me to be aware. So after I got some healing from all the brokenness, and I started seeing niggas game, I was like, okay, wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute. This actually, I might say this to a chick. That was good. That was good. I might actually use that because that was some good. Okay, you know.
Yeah, definitely got some game spitters out here. I'm from the Avenue, Pennsylvania. You heard, so ain't too many.
Yeah. It's and I ain't even want to talk
Slick
about
as a can of oil. I'm trying to tell
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, y'all Avenue. Okay, it's like, you know what's bad about the Avenue men? They came from slick niggas.
Yeah.
That's what make it bad.
Shout out to Matt T. Shout out to Joe Hatchet.
I was just talking about earlier about women, you know, like the learned behavior from women. The Avenue boys men came from slick niggas who played their mamas, aunties, and all the women that was in there talking about everybody. So it's like they extra slick, real spill. But okay, so that's all the turn off. Well, that's some of the turn ons. I really want to get to some music, y'all.
Right.
I want to be able to. We are going to unleash our playlist tonight. So unfortunately, we cannot unleash the playlist on YouTube.
Sorry.
Because they gonna knock us right out and ban us.
Right.
But
don't need that.
Yeah, but we're gonna rock with Facebook and TikTok. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do our playlist. So our playlist and YouTube. Listen, you can comment like, what's the playlist I'm going back in the day for mine. I'm doing some back in the day love songs.
Okay.
That
got a little mix.
You got to mix of both.
It's a mix of both.
Okay. See, and I thought about mixing it, but I was like, no. I even named my playlist real music.
Okay.
Because nowadays, I'm not saying it's not real music, but
it don't hit the same.
It don't hit the same at all.
It don't hit the same.
One of the reasons I love the TikTok Let Us Do Music is because I've always wanted to bring back the Love Zone.
Right.
So, I mean, because I used to be listening, like, I just wish I could hear somebody call up and be like, yeah, tell Akira I love her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but it is what it is. But, yeah, no, I wanted to bring that back. So, being as though we can, like, play music on, like, this the Love Zone all over again, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Playhouse. So, okay, but, to you, YouTube, YouTube, you down here. To you, YouTube, thank you for tuning in tonight.
It's been a pleasure.
It's definitely been a pleasure. I'm happy that you guys were tuning in. I see those comments down there. So Thank you.
Like,
Late night.
subscribe, share.
Like, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And you know, I be feeling like it's asking a bit much when people be like, turn those notifications on. No, turn them notifications on so that when Beyonka go live, you know I'm live here in the Playhouse every Saturday night. Bianca's Late Night Chats. Me, Jay, and you.
Love y'all.
All right. Okay, y'all get to see me stand up.
There it is.
Let me come on over. Good night.